Oli,
Oli.
internet land.
Oh.
Today is Iris and my anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
In Mexico, you celebrate your anniversary every month. That makes it
Yes,
really
that's
interesting because you have to remember the same day every
And
month.
each year too.
Oh, and the year. Don't forget the year. But definitely don't forget the month. You will get in trouble. Alright, guys.
We're going to pick a rune.
We're gonna pick Rune, and it's quite a noisy day here today. We're up in the hills in Ajijic, but down below there's a party. They're lighting off fireworks in the middle of the afternoon for some reason, and they're blasting music. This is Mexico. That's how they do it here. Everything goes. Anyways, what is the rune for the day? Would you like to pick? You want?
Yes, let's see.
Oh!
Wow!
We got the rune of the unknowable.
Yeah.
The unknowable rune. The rune that many say is the rune of Odin. The rune of the magician, the wizard, god. Yeah, it talks about things that aren't necessarily visible to the eye at the moment. There's magic afoot. There's things that are happening beyond our vision and our knowing, beyond the mind, the ego. And that's it's a beautiful thing to surrender and trust to. Trust and have faith that everything is unfolding as it needs to unfold. Everything is in alignment. Everything is in harmony. Even if it doesn't feel like it or seem like it, you gotta remember that when you're not in your flow, it's okay to see that and recognize it. But how do you get back in your flow? How would you get back in your flow if you're not in your flow?
That's a good question. Sometimes if I'm a little lost, I try to reconnect with the nature and back to my heart and see my feelings and watching what's happening there that is not helping me to keep myself in presence. So yeah, the feeling is always the answer, I guess.
The feeling is the answer. And what is usually the thing that's keeping you out of presence?
Mind.
The mind.
All the thoughts.
The thoughts, yeah.
Yeah, if I am upset about something, or if I pressure myself too much, or just being outside and trying to put a little more pressure to have everything under control. And that's that's the worst recipe for peace and flow, I guess. Yeah,
Control is the enemy. Yeah, because that's the ego trying to harness its it's not mastery, but it's trying to harness its power, and you can't let that happen.
but it's beautiful if you realize that you are outside of yourself. It's beautiful that being kind with yourself and say like, oh wow, I realize now, and probably in the past was something difficult or something that was just a mechanic behavior or something like that. And when you recognize it, you can back to your heart and back to your natural flow and be grounded with that. Yeah.
It's lovely. I've been having much success when I am not being present with myself, is to come back to that heart space and remind myself that I'm in a partnership with my higher self, with the universe, and I try to put that energy into the universe through my heart. It's kind of a difficult thing to explain, but it's more of a visualization. So just lately I've been waking up really early in the morning and I can't get back to bed. And yeah, the meditation I would used to do is just follow my breathing and keep an awareness around my breath, but now I keep an awareness on my heart, and I keep an awareness on that there's actually a sensation that I can feel now, that when I'm connected to that universal spirit, it it guides me, it powers me, it fuels me, it satiates me, and it lets me sleep if my mind is being a little too loud first thing in the morning, usually after some sort of wacky dream that I've encountered. But yeah, that's what I would say about being in the flow. And this rune, it points to being in the flow. Whenever I get it, I always think to myself, wow, what a gift. This is giving us, it's like a knowing, it's like a yes. If you have a question, it could be a yes. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, anything you wish to say?
No, I feel complete. I think the message is beautiful. And have a beautiful day for all of you.